My hands are so soft.
I know, and it smells so good in here.
It does smell really good. I wish we could share that through the television. Let's talk about our today's special value. And for those of you who perhaps are finding us because maybe you have the morning off or you just found QVC, we love having you here. Philosophy has been such a big part of our beauty brand for over 25 years on QVC. Today's special value, the price is going to go away at the end of the day, but I've got two ways for you to shop on this. You can just buy one, and we'll go through all the scents and the choices and what you're getting, the iconics and the worldwide launch and all that good stuff. Free shipping and handling on auto delivery. Why would I want to do auto delivery? Because with auto delivery, you hold on to that price. You hold on to the free shipping and handling for the first shipment. Each one is going to come with a 32-ounce shower gel. This 32-ounce shower gel would sell for $50. And then you'll be one of the first anywhere in the world to go ahead and get that warming body exfoliator. And that body exfoliator would be $58. Then this is not eau de toilette, this is eau de parfum. That's $74. That's more than all of this. If purchased separately is $182, you're saving $112. So if you go on auto delivery and maybe you get Baby Grace, and the next month you decide that, or I shouldn't say month, every 90 days, so let's say May, June, the middle of July, you decide that, oh, you know what, I want to try that Radiant Grace. You can go ahead and switch it up. And then in the next time, if you don't need any more, you give that one as a gift. And, oh, by the way, because Philosophy delivers the experience. You get a tote
the cutest?
With each and every auto delivery. And it's a beautiful, reusable, very pretty tote. So you give that or you keep it and you use it. And here's the way that you can give the gift. That's the beauty of this. Price going away at the end of the day. The Radiant Grace, just so that you know, more than half the quantity for the day is gone. And when it's gone, it's gone. All right?
Yeah.
All right, my friend. So let's talk about the celebration that we have here of your iconic scents and a newer one as well.
Yes. So we will help you choose. We'll go through the menu and then we'll dive in and show you how to use the products. A lot of them are very self-explanatory, but there's things that matter. First and foremost, what you said, I'm going to go backwards to forwards because the eau de parfum is the jewel in the crown.
Yes.
This would be technically your investment more if you just went in and purchased this.
Right, it would be $74 if you bought it alone.
Yes, and I look at this and I say, Amazing Grace really changed the way people wear fragrance and why after 26 years at QVC, it's been gangbusters because it's not like a traditional perfume. It's soft, it's easy to be around, it's completely feminine. It is such a little bit of a whisper, never a shout, always appropriate. I want to tell you about something called Pure Grace. Pure Grace is soap and water clean, ideally for those who want simplicity. Maybe they just want the compliment, you smell so clean. They don't know if it's your shampoo. They don't.
Right.
It doesn't
They
ever
can't put
read
their
as
finger on it.
It doesn't
Yeah.
ever read as perfume. What you don't get at Philosophy is what are you wearing.
Right.
You always get people lingering or people stopping you and say, you know, I hope you don't mind, but you smell so good, and they don't know exactly
Even
what it
men
is.
will do that.
Oh, absolutely, in the best way. And then you look over here at Baby Grace. This has been dominated on QVC, I guess because we have the nicest people, the nicest viewers, the nicest customers, the loveliest people, and they understand that a soft, easy, violet, poppy, white musk mixture feels like a hug. I mean, I would say QVC viewers are huggers.
Oh, definitely.
And if you want to carry that into a fragrance, then you go Baby Grace. Are kind of like this wow of the show. What I love about Radiant Grace, see how the text on that, it's like Radiant Grace. It's bolder. It is more of a presence when you're wearing it, but what's nice is look at the menu on the side. You're looking at kind of like this black cherry, which is rich. Black cherry.
I love black.
It has the nice rose, the tonka bean, which kind of is, I like what it says down there. It is a woody cherry floral, caramelized vanilla, sandalwood, jasmine, which puts the clean note into it. So this has been, I'm gonna say, these are soft and whispers. This is a little extra. You need a little extra.
Sometimes a little extra.
A little
nice.
extra. I find that if you want to make a little bit more of a statement in the graces, go Radiant.
Perfect, perfect description. I will tell you this. The Radiant Grace, if it's in your cart, make sure you check out. More than half of the quantity now is gone. It's most popular in this show. Thank you for watching and keeping us company this early in the morning. And here's another thing. We'd love to hear your philosophy story. 1-800-395-1601. Or even if you would have a question, please join us, because Philosophy Ladies, we have shared stories in so many different ways. So you're more than welcome to go ahead and give us a call if you've already ordered yours or if you have a question about it. Do remember the price on this will go up at the end of the day. It has to go up at the end of the day. And I know that these wouldn't all be equally priced, but just for easy math's sake, it's about $23 and change a piece. $23 and change for a $50 value, for a $58 value. For a $74 value, you're paying $23.33. That's why we can only do it one day. Can we break these down? Oh, and don't forget the nice bag, because it's those little things.
It's the little things.
And it's a different kind of bag than what you usually get. You get a bag for every auto delivery, by the way. We were made certain on that, so you can go ahead and use that.
Sure, how would you like to break it down? Body scrub?
Any way you want. You're our guest.
Let's do something new. Let's show the girls doing the body scrub. And
because that's worldwide launch.
It's new. This is how you exfoliate the skin, and that means getting rid of a dead, dry, dull skin.
Winter.
Yeah, winter skin, goodbye. Hello, spring. And which fragrance did you select?
Pure.
Pure, so soap and water clean. Remember, we're talking about a body exfoliator, but it's completely scented. And it has this glycerin base. What does that mean to you? It has a moisturizing base plus like the jojoba polishers in it that are really polishing the skin. This is kind of like your in-home spa treatment, but this starts the layering process. Self-tanners, if you do self-tan, pay special attention to the ankles, the knees, the elbows. And use that there. And then not only are you soft, look at that, looks like a ice skating rink. It is so, and the water is beating off. It is so smooth. You love your skin. Not only is Anne completely exfoliated, she is completely scented.
Yes.
She's scented. So you do this a couple times a week. The other thing, I'm a tube person. I love that these come in a tube.
I do too,
They
because
can
you take it
fit
in the shower.
teeny tiny corner. You're not slip sliding around.
And if
in
you
a
drop
big
it,
tub.
it's not the end
You're
of the
good.
world. You didn't break anything.
And Deanna, are you gonna scrub too? Oh, Deanna, I'm
Anne.
where am I looking? Amy? Are you? Sorry, Amy. I saw Deanna. Your hair is so long.
I know, Amy.
Right?
Your hair's so pretty long. Yeah.
No.
I know, that's a nice compliment.
It's a beauty contest out here. Tell me what you selected, Amy.
The
Radiant.
Okay.
Oh,
the new
and you
one.
love it? Okay.
It's just like modern.
Oh, bless.
Great
That is a
description.
Would you like to switch places? Okay, I have missed that. Modern is the way. And I noticed too, I'm getting younger decades. I gave this to a new friend of mine. Her name's Lily, and I gave her a lab sample to try of something that's coming up, and I gave her this. She said, Dara, I love it because you only need a little bit and it lasts all day. And look at Amy's skin. Again, look at
She's
glass.
glowing.
It looks beautiful. So she's hydrated, she's polished, and she's scented. That looks absolutely fabulous.
I'm going to to go back to what you said, Dara, because your friend, Lily, she really hit the nail on the head, because when you start with the exfoliating,
Yes.
and you're in the shower, and then you use the shower gel,
Yes.
and then you get to the expensive eau de parfum that would cost $74.
Right.
You aren't like scenting yourself all
That's
over the
right.
place. You're just putting a
You're
little
layering.
whisper in it. Right, and now it lasts all day long, because that was some of the comments that you read to us a little earlier.
Yes.
You love layering because it lasts. In fact, when you take your clothes out of the hamper, a lot of times
Yes.
you can still smell that.
You can still
In a
smell
good
them.
way.
And they're essences, but they really are part of your life. You always get it right. You need this on the job interview. You need this when you're meeting people at the first time. It's always appropriate in close spaces. You
In
know, if you're-
elevators,
In
yes.
elevators, you're close to people. Now, Radiant Grace definitely has that modern approach to it.
I
I'm
think it
glad
has a
that
very
Amy's con-
millennial, very youthful,
I agree.
modern. And I liked how
agree.
you described it earlier. If you've tried the other fragrances and they're a little quiet for you, and you like yours to have more of an announcement to it.
Little personality.
A little personality.
Extra.
Yeah, a little
Like,
extra.
If you need a little,
Yeah,
extra,
a little extra.
check, that will tick that box for you. And now we're going to the shower
Oh,
gel.
I have to jump in for
Yeah,
1 second.
jump.
8,500 is what we had just in the Radiant Grace. 3,500 remain, and I know that seems like a lot, but let me tell you, I am on until, well, we won't see this again until noon. So lots of people will tune in, they check their QVC app, I do it. You know, download it on your phone, your tablet, your computer. That way you can check in what's the today's special value, because you know that you're getting the most incredible value. You know how? Because we can only hold on to it till the end of the day today. So keep that in mind. All right, and I interrupted you,
Well,
please.
I think that it's good. We're going to show like the jewel in the crown of the eau de parfums.
Okay.
And this is what I love. This really is the driver of this entire today's special value. And that means when we put these together, this would be the most investment. I don't want to use the word pricey or expensive.
It's
because
$74,
Yes,
and
it's
you
an
know-
investment.
Right, right.
So you could go and do that on its own, a la carte, or you could come to QVC and get the entire layering story. But what's so special about this 2-ounce eau de parfum is the concentration of the fragrance oils, which means
Is that the difference between the eau de toilette and the eau de parfum?
Exactly.
Okay.
So there's more of the concentrated perfume. Wendy, did you stick with baby?
I did.
Yes. Okay.
love it.
So this is about putting on the last phase in the layering collection of your fragrance, and it kind of just seals everything, and you carry on, you smell good, you put your clothing on. Or how about that people use this they use their shower gel, they use their scrub, you don't have to use that daily, but how about that people put our perfume on and go to bed?
Wow.
Where have you heard of a fragrance company
Yeah.
that people, I mean, you're
That's
not
how
going
different
to
the
a
fragrance
disco,
is.
you're going to bed.
Right, right.
But that's how different they are, that you smell so good that you're relaxing and calming yourself. And Amy is sticking with Radiant Grace, and look at how nice she's doing, because it's the eau de parfum. She's not doing it like a body spritz or a mist or even the spray fragrance. She's treating it very concentrated. And I noticed that you, Amy, you put it on your pulse points. So where you feel your temperature can go up, on your wrists, on your neck.
And don't you wear special fragrance when you go? You know, when I do jewelry shows or it's a jewelry day, I have a certain fragrance that I wear.
Yes.
Because
Mood.
yes,
Mood.
even if you don't smell it,
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
It gives you that confidence.
And we always associate them with your life. That's why they're always appropriate. The Amazing Grace is not #1 just by a fluke.
Right.
Not #1 because there's a beautiful spokesmodel saying, I wear this, and you say, I want to look like her. I'm going to get that fragrance. This has been born from you. You saying generations are using it.
Generations.
Your mother, your daughter, you use it. People coming into the brand, same thing with Pure Grace. People soap and water clean. You might have been the person in the department store days that ran past the fragrance.
The poor woman who was trying to spray you.
And then you gravitate towards something that smells like soap and water. You're the sweetest person on planet Earth. You give love. You want
Take
to
care of
give
the world.
you take care of the world, but you want to smell really good, then go Baby Grace. And Radiant Grace, I feel like I'm totally stealing Amy when she said modern. It is very updated. It's very new for philosophy, but it has a little more
extra.
complexity.
Yeah, a
you know, it's
little
like
extra.
maybe the difference between a bottle, not a bottle, but a glass of champagne and maybe a glass of nice Merlot or a Beaujolais. So